Hey everybody, it's Ella Ty and we're back with another look. We're going to do this amazing green eye. So you guys know I always start with my eyebrows, so I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee and I'm blending that down to my eyelids. I'm taking a very big fluffy brush and some translucent Laura Mercier powder and I'm setting that on my eyes. I really like to do this because I feel like it helps the eyeshadow blend better. So now we're using the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going in with a very deep orange shade and a very big Morphe M511 brush. This is really good when it comes to blending out product and diffusing the eyeshadow to give you a more blown out look. So you want to do everything in small circular motions. Now we're going back in with some darker colors. I'm actually using a dark purple from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And this is going to give it dimension and build up that color so we can create that nice smoky effect. And you guys see I'm only focusing on the outer corner of the eye because it's going to give me that nice definition and gradient. Now we're going to go in with the nice green shade. I'm taking a very big flat shader brush. And as you guys can see, whenever it comes to foil shadows, you don't want to pull it to the side. You want to kind of drag it down on the lid and use a very intense patting motion. So I'm doing this in a small circular motion with a very flat shader brush. Your eyeshadows this way really intensifies the pigment and gives you the best color payoff. Now we're going in with some Studio Fix fluid. I mixed it with some strobe cream in the shade NW48. I like to put all the foundation all over my face and then just blend it out with a beauty blender. If you're really dry, you can use Studio Fix fluid, but you have to make sure you mix it with a nice rich cream. So Pond's cream, strobe cream, even your favorite moisturizer. Now I'm going back in with the beauty blender and I'm pressing that foundation all over my face. I usually start in the middle of my face and work my way out. You don't want to you don't want to try to rub the foundation into your skin because it's not a moisturizer. You want to press it until it's one even motion. And you just want to keep pressing all of that foundation into your skin. Everywhere you put it, even on your forehead. Now we're going to highlight and contour, so I'm using the new Studio Fix concealer in the shade NC50, and I'm being very diligent with where I place it because I like a very defined highlight and contour. If you guys want to see a very in-depth highlight and contour routine, an updated highlight and contour routine for dark-skinned women, please comment down below, highlight and contour. But as you guys can see, I'm just really putting that concealer in the high points of my face and I'm dragging it out. Where you place the concealer is where you're going to blend it out, so just be very mindful of where you place it. You're going to place it in all the high points of your face. So that's underneath your eyes, the top of your lip, the bridge of your nose, your chin, and your forehead. Now whenever I highlight and contour, the main thing that I do when I blend out my concealer is I hold my mirror above my head so I can make sure that my concealer does not crease underneath my eyes. So be very mindful of where you're holding your mirror. You honestly get less creasing this way. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. I look so freaking crazy. Like, you know the Scream mask from the movie Scream? Well, of course. I look like that mask whenever I blend out my concealer. Like, I look crazy as hell right now, but keep blending. Now I'm using the black Radiance concealer stick in the shade 8003 and I'm putting that on all the contours of my face. So that's underneath my cheekbones, that's my chin, that's the high points of my forehead, and that's also the bridge of my nose. I like to highlight and contour separately because I feel like I can get a nicer blend, a smoother gradient of product. A nicer blend and a nicer gradient when I blend the product out. What the hell was I trying to say? Now we're going back in with a very dense brush, a very dense cream brush. I got this from e.l.f. $3, one of my all-time favorite cream brushes. It really helps blend out cream products so you're not left with any streaking. But you guys know I always go over my cream highlight and contour with a beauty blender just so it looks softer and not as harsh. So you want to go back over there and press all of that out so you don't know where the concealer stops or starts and where the contour begins. Because if you don't, it will look a little crazy. So just keep pressing all that out. Press it out, you guys. Press it out. Okay, let me stop. Okay, I'm getting really excited. We're repeating the thing on this. We're repeating the same technique on the other side. Just be very mindful. You want to make sure you're blending and then you're pressing out. You blend and then you press out, and you go over it with a beauty blender. It is so much more. It looks smoother when you do it that way. Okay. Now it's time to set our face. I'm using the Laura Mercier powder in the shade medium, deep I think. And the thing is, I don't bake anymore. What I do is I literally take a damp beauty blender and I press the powder into my highlighted areas, so I'm not left with excess product on my face. And it looks natural, more natural to me this way, and it's not as heavy on the face. So I like to do this technique because it just helps me with controlling the powder. It's not too overwhelming on the face, and it looks natural. Now we're going in with the Black Radiance contour palette in the shade Dark, and I'm just warming up the parts of my face to give myself more dimension, because normally after you highlight and contour and after you set your face, you look a little washed out, so you have to add more warmth and definition back into your face by using a darker powder, preferably a contour palette or a bronzer. Now we're going in with Chestnut Lip Liner. You guys know I live and die and breathe by the Chestnut Lip Liner. It is my go-to. I use this for all of my nude lipsticks and sometimes my red lipsticks, depending on how I'm feeling. So I'm lining up my lips, and you guys know I overline my lips because I don't have that much top lip. That's just what I do. That's what I like. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going in with the shade Naturally Transformed from MAC Cosmetics, one of my top favorite nude lipsticks for dark-skinned women. If you guys want to see a new video on my top nude lipsticks for dark-skinned women, please comment down nude below. I'm going in with a lip gloss. It's called Obviously Bare from MAC. Now we're going in with a highlighter from Poshmetics in the shade Bel Air, and I'm basically highlighting the high points of my face with a Morphe M5011 brush. That is what I use to set my lids, but it's also what I use to put my highlighter on. You always want to tap off the excess highlighter too. Now, this is what we look like. No wig, no lashes. Hey girl, okay, you look cold, okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Snapchat. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Turn your post notifications on. And if you guys recreate this look on Instagram, please tag me so I can see it. It was great giving you guys this video. Now, come back next week for another one.